Hi, I'm Pete from The Great Games.
And I'm John, and today we are here to play through this fantastic game. It's rapidly becoming one of my favourite two-player games. So let's get it on the table and you'll see why.
Let's go. Right guys, here we are. We've set the game up, so we're all ready to play. We've just flipped a coin. John's going to go first. John is the Empire. I am the Rebels. So let's start on John.
Yeah, so we'll take the 6 cards in. Oh, this is not looking good.
This is looking lovely for me.
Oh,
this is looking very nice for me.
And I shuffled these as well.
So obviously all the red cards are going down facing me.
Oh, blimey.
Oh, there you go. So John has the choice of 2 cards to buy.
Wow, this is going to be an interesting.
But they're both affordable. We've got a 3 and a 1.
That is true. And I've always got my trusted outer rim pilot.
Yeah, we've got the outer rims over here. You can buy for 2. Right, let's have a look at my cards. So I'll plan my move.
So, yeah, deck building is my favourite genre of game, essentially because you all start with the same hand, so everyone knows what's happening. So, I have 4 Imperial Shutters, which get me 1 resource per card, so that's 4 for that. And I have a Stormtrooper that will do me 2 damage. So I'll use my Stormtrooper first, and I shall place 2 upon Pete's starting the planet.
What I will do, because there's so much damage here, I'm going to take a few over to my side of the table, just so they're easier to...
Yeah.
So we're not reaching across everywhere.
And what I might do then is instantly buy that for 2, which leaves me 2 to spend.
That costs you 3.
In fact, that does cost me 3.
And a neutral.
Neutral.
Which obviously has been placed up sideways, so that's available for both to buy.
Yep, and I shall buy the TIE Fighter.
Lovely job. Right.
So all this now goes into my discard pile, which I always put here face up.
Okay, then it's over to me. So similar hand, I've got 2 damage. Obviously, as we've spoken, the rules indicated by the 2 guns shown up in the top right there. 3 resources and my Temple Guardian, so I get to pick which I want, and we've not replenished.
Oh, yeah, that's my fault.
Oh, that is yours anyway.
And don't forget, you get your starting cube.
I get my... Well done, John. This is why you're here. Right, I've just had to move the camera there slightly to get rid of a bit of interference. Anyway, right, so yes, I've got 3, 4 resources, possibly 5 if I use the Temple Guardian, but I won't. I will use 4 resources to get the Hammerhead Corvette, which I will put my discard pile over here face up, and I will do 3 damage to your base, 2 from the Rebel Trooper and 1 for my Temple Guardian, which I'll be using as a damage to get that ball rolling on your base. We are not here to make friends. Right.
Not with these cards, anyway.
Oh, look at that. They're all reds. That's what I like to see.
Ouch.
The middle market full of reds. Almost. So yeah.
This is going to be an interesting turn, because I don't think I can afford anything.
You have to go for the outer rims.
Yeah, this is annoying. Oh, now I can fight. No, I can't. Oh, I could.
Yeah, don't forget you can always fight the middle cards. If you could do 3 damage to any, or 2 damage, minimum 2 damage. You can fight, which you can then, but then that's gonna, that card there reads, so this card, You're a Spy, reads, reward is exile 1 card from your hand or discard pile, which is quite early game.
Yeah.
To be exiling cards.
Well, that's definitely going to be 2 damage. We know that.
Yeah.
That's definitely 3 bind. What I'm going to do, because I don't like you keep getting resources, I'm going to use this as a force tracker to move that up.
I shall move him up 1. So I'm now the force is still with me, but I'm not gaining my resource, which I should have moved end of last turn. Right, and then you've got the buying phase.
So,
And so I do the 2 damage
yeah,
now.
you do the 2 damage.
2 damage from the Stormtrooper.
And I've not got a lot to buy, so I'll just have to waste one of my resources and buy that.
Giving out a rim. Right, I've got quite a simple hand now because I have just got 4 Alliance Shuttles and 2 damage. John's just throwing cards around here. Apparently, no one's taught him how to shuffle.
Poorly played. Poorly played.
Cool. Right, yes. So we'll do 2 damage straight up to your planet.
Okay.
And I've got 4, which I will go for a U-wing.
Oh, there's
I
the
believe.
X-wing.
That's it. Oh, the U-wing and the X-wing, the perfect combination.
So
there we go. That is my turn done.
I had nothing to draw from, so my discard pile now gets shuffled into my hand.
Same.
I'll draw 5 more. Hopefully, there is something decent.
So we've both bought a few cards now into our hand.
This is going to be a good go.
Right.
Right then. So I'm going to play the TIE Fighter. It reads, if you have a capital ship in play, draw a card. I do not. But it does me 2 damage.
And a capital ship would have been one of these, as we said in the how to play, one of those ships in defending your planet is class, obviously, as a capital ship.
Yeah. So I'm going to do 4 damage to your...
Which will kill me.
Yay.
I think you mean boo. So I will put my card down there so you can just see that on the camera so you know that is 1 life down for me. And then you are now meant to pick your next planet, or you can just go potluck and do random.
That's what I tend to do.
Yeah, but I do like Sullust. I'll move them back down there. And what I would do, I'll move my other cards there, just so we can read what Sullust is all about very quickly. We'll put that up there, and that is, while Sullust is your base, place the first card you purchase each turn on the top of your deck.
Oh, interesting.
So that will, whatever I buy, will come into my next hand, which is quite a nice little base.
And it's 16 health.
And 16 health.
That seems overpowered.
Wow.
So
We shall see, John.
So let's take it down to 14 straight away.
Oh dear. That's 2.
Blimey, I've got nothing to buy again. This is not a good day.
They need to have, I think, some sort of clearing. I don't know whether there are cards in. I've not come across the central resource clearing card yet. There might be something in there.
No, I would like, a board wipe.
Or a rule where you can just spend all of, you can ditch your hand to wipe the board.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
But then that will also stop. Now obviously I'm going to try and save up to get Luke, and if you were to do that,
yeah, of course,
then that won't help the game much. But anyway, right. So I've got Alliance Shuttle worth 1 resource. I have U-wing worth 1 resource. I've forgotten how to talk. 3 resources, and if the force is with you, repair 3 damage. Which the force is with me, but I shall repair the 2. I was hoping I was going to get that out before you killed my first one. Another Alliance Shuttle, so that's 4 resources. Rebel Trooper, Temple Guardian. Temple Guardian, I'm going to take the force back.
That makes sense.
So I will discard him. I will do you 2 damage to your starship.
5, 6, 7.
And so for 4, I am going to go... Oh, they're both quite good cards. X-Wing or the Chiriton. Or my opponent must choose either discard a card or I gain a force. I am going to go for a Chirrut Imwe, which goes onto the top of my deck thanks to Sullust.
Hoping you forget that.
I never forgetty. 1, 2, 3,
another
4,
red card.
5. Another red card. Keep bringing them out, please, John.
Would
you look at that? I've just drawn Chirrut Imwe. Shock. 1, 2, 3. Oh, yes. Right.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So what I shall do...
You've got 1 life left on your
Yes.
planet. Okay.
So I'm going to have to bring my cruiser into play and pop him there to protect my planet for at least 3 damage.
Does your cruiser have any text? It does.
Yes, it says discard 1 card from your hand to draw a card, but I'm not playing that because I've got half a decent hand.
Always the way.
So I have my first out of rim pilot, which gives me 2 resources. I have an Imperial shuttle, make that 2. And I have this little bad boy, which I'm going to use again for the same thing to stop him getting resources. So I have 2, 3, 4, plus this over
5,
here.
6.
I actually have something I can buy.
Oh, we've got the Imperial Carrier.
Oh, hello.
The Nebulon B Frigate. Frigate.
Forget. I'm going to go with the Imperial Carrier.
What does that do?
This says when Imperial Carrier is in play, each of your fighters gains 1 attack.
Oh, nice.
Oh, see, it's been replaced by a red card. Fantastic.
Of course. Oh, look, it has a field of red. Oh, look at that. That sucks.
Yeah.
These have been shuffled. This
Yes.
game's been played through quite a lot. This is just, bad luck, which happens. Right, I've got 3 resources. Not got 4 because I haven't got the Force. But I have got Shirit Imwe, which gets me the Force back.
Mm-hmm.
And also, while the Force is with you, which it was anyway because it's over that side of the centre, he gains 2 attack and Rebel Trooper 2 attack.
Okay, so that's
So that's just going to kill your ship, isn't it?
Yes.
Because I need both. Because when you do the attack, I would have to do 2 attack to put 2 damage on him, and then 2 attack again to put another 2, and there's no spillage. So yeah, that is. Oh, and I've not bought. I've got to use my resources because there's so many red out here. I've got 3 resources, so I will buy a snow speeder because they really annoy John, and I will buy a Y-wing.
Now, hopefully, here we go.
That's not good. We don't want to see blue cards out. Right, so I've got 1, 2, 3.
Same for myself.
So I shall reshuffle my deck. I'm doing this off camera, but I am shuffling properly, not just throwing them around the room
Once.
like other people do. Right, okay. It's getting interesting now. The deck is starting to be built. So things are happening.
Right then. So, a very basic hand. It's like I'm almost with my starter set. I have 4 resource and 2 attack, which I shall do right now. Do I go for the Trooper? Reveal the top card of the Galaxy deck. If it's an Empire card, gain 1 force. If it's an enemy card, discard. Oh, hello. Yes, I shall take that for 2 and hope this card is blue and 2. Well, 1 out of 2 is not bad.
Still a good card.
And I'll have to buy, as I have 2 left, I'll buy another Outer Rim Pilot.
Okay.
Straight into my discard.
Okay. Right, let's get my first ship of the game down, which my Hammerhead Corvette, which I can exile this capital ship to destroy a capital ship your opponent has in play, or an enemy capital ship in the Galaxy row. You've got no enemy ships in the Galaxy row, and you've got no capital ships, so he will stay there, and he does give me 2 resources.
Talk about kicking me when I'm down.
Absolutely. And that as well, which gives me 4 resources. 5 resources, because I started with a Force.
I've told you once.
I know, I need to remember, but I've only just got the Force back. Force is with me, so he gets 2 attack.
Oh, ouch.
And he's got 2 attack. And that is, I can exile this unit to deal 2 damage to your opponent's base or capital ship if they have in play. I'm not going to do that at the moment, because I think I might need him again for a bit more damage later on. So that's 4 damage. Oh, that you only need
1. So,
yes. Now, if I was to do 2 damage and you replace your base, can I then do my next attack?
Yeah, I believe so.
I think I can.
Yeah, I think so.
So yeah, I'll use him for 2 damage. And then we'll put 2 damage on your next base when it comes out. Ooh. And for my 4 resources, I go for the X-Wing.
Excellent.
Get some card drawing going on here. Another blue card for you, John.
That's excellent.
Welcome. So they will all go.
Well, I mean, it's only fair. I mean, I've given you a smorgasbord of red. You could pop that on there for me. So this has a special text upon it. I believe it's something along the lines of, when this card is revealed, you may purchase a card from the middle of the row and put it into your hand, which is going to be tremendously helpful.
So is that the base you're going for?
That's the next base I've flipped over, yes. You know me, my potluck strategy very rarely works, but let's see. This is an interesting dilemma because I have 3 that I can choose from. This one's really powerful. You can do a lot.
Don't forget you start with 2 damage, sorry. I've done 2 damage at the end of my last turn, didn't I?
You did indeed.
So yeah, don't adjust your eyes. We have just had to change a camera in between changing the cards over there because one of our cameras went a bit funny. So it might look a little bit different than it did about 10 seconds ago.
Yeah, it would help if I looked at my hand, wouldn't it?
That does definitely play a benefit to the game.
Yes. Okay, what I shall do, because I don't think I've been able to buy anything remotely expensive, I should take that for free and pop it into my hand. Oh, look at that. It's all coming together.
So is that your base?
Yeah, so when it's revealed, so once you damage this base and killed it off, this one's revealed, and it gives me a free...
So that's just on reveal then?
Yeah. Oh man, imagine if it was every time.
I was going to say that would be lethal.
Yeah.
So that is strictly on reveal of the card.
Okay, I'm going to play my Imperial Carrier, which I purchased a few rounds ago, and that has text on it. When Imperial Carrier is played, each of your fighters gains +1 attack.
Oh yes, I'm going to be buying him.
I also have this, which is discard a card from your hand to draw one, which I might do in a second.
So that you can do each turn as well.
Yes.
The ships stay out there.
I have a fighter in my hand, and I have a capital ship. If you have a capital ship in play, draw a card. This is my...
Oh, this is a nice little combo coming together.
Yes, I like it. So, I'll do... bear with me a second. So 2. So this is game 3. Let's do 4 damage to this little guy and destroy him and get him out of the way.
And you've got a big heavy hitter coming my way.
I have indeed.
Yes.
Add a trooper from your discard pile to your hand. Let's have a little look from my discard pile because I believe I have one of these.
Oh right,
in
Scout Trooper. So yeah, anything with the text that says Trooper.
Yes, so I shall put that into my hand. That's my discard pile.
And he's doing 6 damage to me, isn't he?
He'll be doing 6 damage to you for the time being. Yes.
4, 5, 6.
So I'm going to play this Scout Trooper. So I've used that. And it reads, reveal the top card of the Galaxy deck. If it's an Empire card, gain 1 force. If it's an enemy card, discard it. Oh, I gain 1 force. Which stops Pete getting...
So does that go onto the back of the deck? Top of the deck, does it? I guess so, it doesn't say. It just says reveal it.
Just says reveal,
and if it's one of mine, discard it.
Yeah.
So it goes back to the deck then.
So I have 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Oh.
This is going to be a good go. As I have a card that says bring troopers back, I shall purchase this.
Trooper.
I already know what this card is.
3.
So that's 3, so I'm down to 7. Oh, my maths. Yeah, I shall gain this bad boy. So that's 5. Yep, today is this. Only 1 at a time jump. So I have 5 left. I shall take this guy.
So that's 9. So you got 1
Yes. Ooh.
resource left.
I shall take the TIE Fighter.
Right.
And that is my
That's a lot of
very
cards
good
you've
go
just
done.
bought. Well done, John. Well
1,
done.
2, 3, 4.
I've got a less impressive round, but I do have, if the Force is with me, repair 3 damage, which I'm desperate for repairing some damage here. I also have, I'll do all my resources first. That's 3, 4, 5, 6 resources.
Yeah.
And that is it. Whatever I buy goes to the top of my deck. So I will buy a U-Wing.
Oh, that can count for multiple cards then.
Rubbish. So, sorry, how much was that U-Wing? That U-Wing cost me 4. So I've got 2 left. I will go for the Jura Spy. So that goes into my discard. Oh, I've got hands come out. And I've got my Snow Speeder. So that's all of those spent. I've bought everything I possibly can. There's no other special. I've repaired my damage. Snow Speeder does 2 damage, and your opponent discards 1 card from their hand.
Is that at random or?
That's your choice. It doesn't say at random, so I'm assuming you just have to get rid of 1 of your choosing.
And I shall get rid of the Imperial Shuttle.
Yes. And then, yeah, that is all I can do.
Okay then. I have the Death Trooper, which deals 3 damage. What I might do is I might activate this, discard 1 card from your hand to draw. So I might discard that and hopefully pick up something better. How much you got?
I'll put these in stacks of 4 just so they're easy to read. So I've got 8. 8 damage, so 8 health left. I'm halfway there, John. You might.
So that one's been used. I'm gonna play that for 6 damage, and it says add a trooper from your discard pile to your hand. So I'm literally just gonna put this back in my hand and do 3 more to destroy it.
That does kill me, doesn't it?
It does, do.
Yes. Well done. Right. So that is my 2nd planet destroyed. And so for my last planet, I will go for... Oh, yes. We'll bring out a Yavin 4, which is when your opponent discards a card from their hand during your turn, deal 2 damage to their base.
Oh no.
Now I know I have got some cards in my hand which makes you discard.
So
not many.
I have 2 resource for 7 resource. I was going to use that for a resource, but I have enough to buy the card I'm looking for. So I'll use that to move this away from Pete. So
You've got the Star Destroyer.
And that, a neutral card, goes sideways.
Right.
And that is my go. Done.
Okay, I'm not doing very well here, John. So I have... I can repair 3 damage, but you just killed me. So that's pretty useless. But I have got 5 to buy my man, Han Solo.
Blast.
Doesn't go on the top of my deck anymore because you've destroyed my base.
Excellent.
It's into my discard. 2 damage to your Imperial Carrier.
Okay.
And gain 1 force back.
Blast.
That is all I can do. So I've got
yes, when this game was first released and I saw this tracker, I didn't think it was going to be anything special. Didn't think it'd affect the game or anything, but it does. It tremendously affects the game. It's annoying.
Yeah, I think the first game we played, we didn't do much
Yeah, I think we forgot about it quite often, to be fair, during the first game.
Yeah, but it definitely pays. And also, we've not done any this turn, is attacking the central row,
Yeah,
which I've not had much come up.
I should have really attacked Luke rather than the planet, but the planet gets me the victory.
Yeah, because if you attack Luke, that also gets you 4 resources and gets you the force.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Okay, I shall play the TIE Fighter. It reads, if you have a capital ship in play, draw a card. I'm assuming that's only once.
Yes, yeah, that would be it.
Oh, hello. When the Admiral is in play, each of your ships get +1 attack. So that's now 3.
That's each of your ships.
Oh, these ships. Oh, sorry, yeah, of course. Yeah. Oh, yeah, it's fighter with
a fighter, yeah.
Trooper. Super Trooper.
Super Trooper.
I'll be singing that all day now.
Absolutely.
So I'll do 4 to your planet, if you don't mind.
You do 2 because the first 2.
Oh, I didn't.
Sorry, this one reads is when your opponent. Oh no, sorry, no. That's right. That's 4. I was going to do another one. Hoth blocks the first 2. So that does do 4. Yeah, this one is just when you discard a card.
Yep.
So the card over here, Hoth, I was going to play, which blocks the first 2 damage, and I opted against the other one.
So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, I shall take that for 4, which leaves me 6. My wife will be so proud of my maths. Oh, and I have to take that down. Look at that. 2, 2, 2, all the way down the board. Oh, I'm liking this.
Oh, they're all coming out for you now. The tables have turned, and I've got another appalling hand.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I've got 6.
Do you really think we should have them 2 next to each other?
Absolutely. It's a family reunion. Right, yes, I've got 6 resources, and if the force with me, repair 3 damage.
I do not like that card.
It's beautiful. There's a couple of them in there now. And for my 6, I will buy. I'm going to buy Nebulon Frigate, which is repair 3 damage from your base or gain 3 resources for 5.
And that could be coming out pretty quickly.
We will take the Headhunter for 6.
And a General pops out.
And just 2 damage to your Imperial Carrier. That's it.
Excellent,
I need to get some of my cards coming out here because these are all the starter ones I'm getting dealt at the moment, so I can't do much.
Okay, I've never played this card before, so give me a second. I'll play something else first.
Okay.
So, if you have a ship out, draw a card. It's a good way to get through your deck pretty quickly.
That's what you need, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play the Scout Trooper. Reveal the top card of the Galaxy deck. If it's an Empire card, game 1. If it's not, discard it. Oh, I get to discard this big bad boy. Which is kind of a shame, because I get this card. Look at the top card of the Galaxy deck. If the force is with you, you may swap it with a card from the Galaxy row. Ooh. The force is not with me.
The force is not with you, but you can still look at the top card of the deck, I guess.
Yes. Let's not show it to my opponent. I like that card.
Right, so that's clearly one of yours. Thanks a bunch.
So, 2, 4. Do I have any more attacks? No, so it's just going to be 4 damage over to your planet. And then I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 13, 14 to spend.
My gosh.
Wow. Well, it's going to have to be the big boy, isn't it? I'm going to have to go Darth Vader. I'm resisting to do the Luke H. Samuel. That's a neutral card. So that's 8.
flicking. So I'm just very anal, so they're all facing the same way.
I'll take this card because it's very, very cool, which leaves me 4 to spend, right?
Yes, you've got 4 left, I believe.
So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 17. Oh no, I only spent 10. So I get 7 to spend.
17, is it? My gosh.
Yeah, 3,
Oh, yeah.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh no, it is 4.
14.
My maths is terrible. My wife.
So you've done 10.
Yeah, I'll take that and hope for a 1. No. Yep, I'm happy with that.
I've got a slightly better hand, apart from... So I've got 1 resource. I've got Han Solo, just which I can draw 1 card. 2 cards instead if you have the Millennium Falcon, which I did not, so I could just draw 1 card, which is good. I will then, we'll add all this up in a minute. I will then play my X-Wing. If the Force is with you, draw 1 card. I have another Alliance shuttle. So we're going to try and line these up in order so they're easy to see. So my damage is going over this side. I have a Rebel Trooper. And a Shirt Imwe. I think that's how you pronounce it. So I get my Force back.
Blast.
And 2 attack on him. And I'm going to play him for an... 1, 2, 3, 4. There's nothing worth 5 there anyway. So yes, I'll stick to that. So I'll do him as an attack as well. So for my 4 resources, does Dengar? When Dengar defeats a target in the Galaxy Row, gain 2. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to go for that. See if I can do some Galaxy Row defeating later on. So that is my spending done. So I have left for attack. I've got Rebel Trooper to kill your Imperial ship for 2.
Go straight back into my discard.
X-Wing to kill that one.
3.
Which should stop you earning so much money.
Yes.
Han Solo for your base.
That's 3.
So that's 3, and then 4, 5, 6 onto your base, which kills you.
Indeed it does.
Right, that was a slightly better hand than my last couple of hands.
For you, maybe. Yeah, I've got the Death Star. Why not? Let's keep it. To spend 4 resources to destroy a capital ship your opponent has in play or a capital ship in the Galaxy Realm.
Oh, right.
That's not too bad because I don't really need a lot more in my hand. The Force is not with me.
No. On the box, it does say this should be 30 minutes a game. I think we've gone over the 30-minute mark now. But
we've had technical difficulties.
We've had a couple of technical difficulties for our first playthrough. And we're playing quite slowly to explain what each card does.
That is also true.
That slows us down.
If the Force was with me, that would be a tremendous card because I'd be swapping that with whatever would be there. But unfortunately, it's not.
Got to get that Force.
So, 2, 4, 6. So I shall hit you for 6, and 2, 4, and buy something for 5.
4, 5, 6. Oh my gosh, right.
5, 5, 5.
I'm up to 8, 9, 10, 11. I've got 5 health left, John. I don't think I can take many more.
You have an awful lot of ships in your discard pile. Which
I do, and I can't draw them out. I've only got 2 cards left. There's a lot in here to come out.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's over to Pete. There you go.
There's a ship. Right, okay, now it's happening. U-Wing, if the Force is with me, repair 3 damage from my ship. That's what I was going for. 3, 4, 5 resources. I still can't buy anything particularly. 6 because the force is with me, which I think I forgot to do last time as well. I'm terrible. That's me. I forget about that tracker. I need a little reminder tattooed on the inside of my eyelids. So that's 6.
Your opponent's
6
forehead
resources.
would be better.
That's what I need. I'm going to go for some bounty hunters, I think.
Oh.
Well, he's going to be that way, so I'm going to go for Bosk for 3. Oh no, this has changed things.
Yeah, it's that
3,
rule of instantly
6.
replacing it, isn't it? That
Yeah.
changes your...
Especially when something like that comes out, and just 2 damage. I can exile this unit to deal 2 damage to your opponent's base or a capital ship they have in play. 16, which I'm going to do that. I'm going to exile him, taking him out of the game to do 4 damage. So he's gone. Adios, Y-Wing. You've done me proud. 1, 2.
Oh,
So
no.
now I get to reshuffle some. Hopefully.
I have...
Oh, I didn't count my...
You did not.
Can I count that?
Yeah, yeah.
Now we do have that. I'm going to shuffle him in. So I've just bought a snow speeder for 2.
No, you can't. Sorry.
Yeah, so I forgot to use my resource on my hammerhead. I'm pretty useless at remembering what I've got out there.
Okay. I'm going to play the Scout Trooper to reveal the top card. It's a neutral, so that doesn't help me 1 iota. So I have 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 to spend.
Ooh, no damage coming in.
Unfortunately,
That's good. I like that sort of hand, John.
So I'll buy that for 3.
I'll tell you what, I'll flip over.
Thank you very much.
I'll keep you.
I'll buy that. Oh, hang on a second. That's going to be 3. I can spend 4 to destroy a capital ship my opponent has in play.
Or 4 resources.
For 4 resources,
Ooh.
Yes.
How many have you got? 7?
I've got
Was it?
7.
2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Oh, 9,
I'm
sorry.
counting 9.
Yep, 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. So that would be 4. Yep, so I'll do that. I'll spend 4 resources to destroy that.
That goes into my discard pile.
That has brought that, which leaves me 2. I don't have anything, but what I am going to do is I'm going to play a risky strategy. Is I'm going to exile all 3 of these to get 1, 2, 3 and bring it back to neutral.
Well, that sucks. Star Wars.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and hopefully I'll have some big hitters in this hand.
Okay, I've got nothing which benefits me from the Force. So I'm going to start with draw a spy. Your opponent must choose either they discard 1 card from the hand or I gain a Force.
I shall discard.
Sure?
Yes.
Okay, take 2 damage then, sucker. Because when you discard a card, your base takes 2 damage.
That's fine.
Right,
Forgot
I
about
will
that, to be
play
fair.
Snow Speeder to make your opponent discard 1 card from their hand.
Oh boy. I've walked into
And
this
take
like
2 damage.
a field of rakes. I just keep walking into them.
Look at that. Right, okay, that was nice. I enjoyed that. That's 2,
I'm glad you did.
4. Oh, hang on, I've got Han Solo, draw 1 card. If I had Millennium Falcon, I'd draw 2. Oh, that's nice. I've drawn Shurt in Way, which I don't have the Force.
That makes me feel better.
Well, hang on though, but I gained 2 Force.
Oh no.
So now I do have the Force. So he gains 2 attack. And another 2 attacks. That's 2, 4, 6, 9 damage. How are we looking?
Not good.
Not good as in dead, or
Yeah.
not good as in...
If I lose these 2, we're okay, but nah. I've got 8 on there, I think. 2, 4, 6, 8.
Yeah, and he's doing 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
That's
the Rebels...
one.
Oh, God. The Rebels come through at the end. That
Yes,
was,
that
at
was
one point I thought
Yeah, I thought I'd won that.
that was over.
Yeah.
I'm glad, as a
2, 4, 6,
my
7.
views from overall of the game, from that I'm glad I got the cards which heal 3 damage off my
Yeah,
ship.
that was
The X-Wings, I think they were, weren't they? Or was it the Y-Wings?
the Y-Wings, I think, yeah.
No, sorry, yeah, the Y-Wings is exile it to do 2 damage. The X-Wing was when you play, I think you, heal 3 damage. So I was buying them
Yeah.
to try and keep me alive. So I'm glad I went down that road. And yeah, and a few lucky draws.
Yeah, so it started off, it was all you. Kind of clawed my way back into it. Yeah, fun.
Yeah, and the Central Road went all red at one point, and then it turned all blue. So it was, evenly matched, and I was halfway. I was going to take another eight hits, so I'm both on the last planet.
Yeah. So it's a fun game. I'm enjoying it. There's nothing in here that's new. Obviously, head-to-head has been done by Cryptozoic and other companies. This tracker, although it's cool, it's been done by other games, but what it does really, really well. The IP is fantastic as well.
I need to move that tracker, I think, in future games. That tracker, what I would probably do next time is put it
where the resources are
over there, so it doesn't blend in to everything, and then it would sit there, and then it's a bit more prominent in your line of sight. Then it was all the way over there.
Yes.
So yeah, I think that's definitely
it's in the game then, isn't it? Rather,
yeah. One helpful hint is to have that somewhere obvious, so you know who's got the force and what's happening. And I don't think the force went over to your side at all that game, did it?
I got it back to neutral, for one turn, one measly little turn.
So I think that is pretty much everything there.
Yeah.
There's nothing else you want to add?
No, that's I'm happy with that. Fun game.
Good replayability. Because we've not even touched
majority of them. Yeah,
majority of the cards. There's still a lot of cards there, and obviously, so you never know what you're getting out. I never saw them. Han Solo's Millennium Falcon.
No, I don't think
I've seen it. I
don't think I've seen it in the entire game.
No, I haven't. It's never come out every single time,
So
and
I wouldn't know if it was I'm assuming it would be a ship like this.
Yeah, Millennium Falcon is not. Millennium Falcon is. It's not.
All right.
It's not a ship. It's a unit.
Hmm.
So for that to work, draw 2 cards. If you have the Millennium Falcon place, you would have to get them out together.
Yeah, that's why I assumed it would have been that, so you could then play it all the time. But
I would have thought so, unless I'm just wasting time now. Flicking through, I would have guessed it would be in a ship, because that is the chances. It's not. It is just a card. So the chances of drawing Han Solo and the Millennium Falcon in one go, but when you do, you get to draw 2 cards, and you can add a unique unit from your discard pile to your hand, and 8 damage and 4 resources off that combo. It's a big combo, but the chances of getting them out
that's your first planet done, isn't it? Yeah.
Together is very, very slim anyway, unless they come out early game and you're drawing your cards a lot quicker. But anyway, yes, everybody, thank you very much for watching. This has been Star Wars, the deck building game. I hope you've enjoyed it. Pick yourself up a copy and have a go.
Yeah, perfect.
Thanks. Cheers, guys.
Thanks very much.